right now on 18 Eyewitness News.
Assistance is coming to those who fought storms in April. Also, an Ellington banker has been sentenced. Plus, police are looking for a bank robbery suspect. All these stories on my latest Storm Tracker weather forecast. 18 Eyewitness News starts right now.
18 Eyewitness News starts now.
In response to a May 17th request from Governor Jay Nixon, the U.S. Small Business Administration is making low-interest disaster loans available to residents and business owners in Jefferson County. Hello, everyone. I'm Dustin Coppin for Fred Dawkins. Here are some of the stories that we're working on for you. This also makes assistance available to contiguous counties of Franklin, St. Genevieve, St. Francis, St. Louis, and Washington that were affected by the severe storms that occurred in April from April 16th through the 26th. Nixon says that these low-interest loans through the SBA can help rebuild and repair efforts for the many Missouri families and businesses in this area that were affected by the April storms that brought tornadoes, high winds, and flooding. SBA disaster loans are issued to homeowners, renters, businesses of all sizes, and private nonprofit organizations to repair or replace real estate, property, personal property, machinery, and equipment, inventory, and business assets that have been damaged or destroyed. SBA representatives will be on hand at a disaster loan outreach center to issue loan applications, answer questions, and explain what the application process is, which started on Wednesday. For location and times, visit our website, KDKZ18.com. Were you affected by these April storms? Let us know by voting at our website, KDKZ18.com. The Farmington Ministerial Alliance Pantry has a new home. The pantry, which was located on St. Genevieve Avenue in Farmington, moved to their new location next door to the thrift store in Holly Tree Center in Farmington. Director Nancy Faulkner tells 18 Eyewitness News that the pantry went from 700 square feet to about 5,000 square feet. Nancy says they'll put the extra space to good use.
We have some for storage and there's restrooms that we didn't have in the other building. We now have a conference room that we're going to start offering some educational classes and stuff to our clients. And we have this huge waiting room that they can now come in and wait instead of waiting outside.
Nancy says that the pantry serves about 300 to 350 families a month. The pantry is open Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays from 9 a.m. until noon. The Missouri Department of Transportation will hold a public hearing on Thursday from 4 to 6 to discuss construction of an interchange south of Scott City. The hearing will be held at the Kelso City Hall located at 426 South Mesmer in Kelso. The proposed interchange would provide access to South Scott City as well as a connection from Interstate 55 to Kelso. Additionally, the project would relieve congestion at Route 61, K, M, and I-55 interchange. MoDOT is currently working to gain environmental clearances. MoDOT is examining two options for constructing the interchange. The two alternates include constructing the interchange near Route PP crossing. MoDOT will share the alternatives with the public at a meeting that is coming up. For more information, please contact Eric Krapp at 573-472-5261. 43-year-old Irvin Eddington Jr. of Ellington was sentenced to 57 months in prison on bank fraud and embezzlement charges involving his issuance of fraudulent letters of credit while he was the vice president and manager of the Ellington branch of People's Community State Bank. In addition to the prison sentence, he was ordered to pay restitution of more than $1 million. Eddington pleaded guilty in February to one felony count of bank fraud and one felony count of embezzlement by a bank employee. Good evening, Fred. Good evening, everybody. Temperatures across the area, not too bad out there right now. 72 right now in Potosi, Ironton 74, 75 in Piedmont, and 76 right now in Cape Girardeau. Throughout the evening hours, a partly sunny sky at 7 p.m. We've started off with a nice day today, and then it got cloudy. Looked like it could rain for a little bit today, but then we're going to start clearing out once again. 67 degrees at 9 p.m. with a partly cloudy sky. Partly cloudy skies remain overnight tonight and a temperature of 62. More details on your forecast coming up in just a little bit. When we come back, police are looking for a bank robbery suspect. That story coming up only on 18 Eyewitness News.
For 15 years, Heartland Furniture and Appliance has been the leader in price for Restonic bedding. Whirlpool built Crosley appliances, Frigidaire appliances, sofa sets, recliners, accent furniture, and White's metal detectors. Same-day delivery with no waiting. We are fast becoming this area's leader in the home furnishing and appliance business. Need a little cash? Payday loans are available in each store. We'd love to have you come see us at one of our 3 locations on both sides of Main Street in Piedmont, Business 60 in Dexter, and next to Current River Ford in Donovan. Heartland Furniture and Appliance, 223-3200.
Let it wash you this morning. Oh, the blood of Jesus shed for me. What a sacrifice that saved my life. With the blood, it is my victory.
How can heat also be cool? When it comes from targeted induction technology, which uses electromagnetic waves to quick heat your pan, boiling up to 40% faster, while the surface around it stays perfectly cool to the touch. It's faster, hotter, and, well, cooler.
Hi, Bob Seabaugh at Seabaugh Furniture and Appliance. Come and see this and other great features and benefits that will amaze you. Now on sale at Seabaugh.
You're watching 18 Eyewitness News with Fred Dawkins and Dustin Kopp. 18 Eyewitness News continues.
And welcome back. Cape Girardeau police are investigating a bank robbery that took place at the First State Community Bank on North Kings Highway Tuesday afternoon. Police say the suspect walked into the bank, handed the teller a note and demanded money. However, no weapon was shown. Police say the suspect ran north with an undisclosed amount of money. Right now, no one is in custody. However, police are looking for the suspect. If you recognize the suspect in the surveillance images on your screen, you can contact the Cape Girardeau Police Department at 573-335-6621. On Tuesday, emergency crews responded to a scene of a head-on crash on Highway 61 near Fruitland. The Missouri Highway Patrol says that 2 pickup trucks were driving in the north and southbound lanes of Highway 61. The driver of the southbound truck crossed the center line and hit the northbound truck head-on. One of the drivers sustained moderate injuries. The accident happened just north of Fruitland near Marigold Street near the fire station. An Orion home was destroyed by fire early Tuesday morning. The Orion Fire Department says it happened at 4:05 Tuesday morning. The 2-story home was at 907 Highway W, which is right in the middle of town. No one was living in the home at the time. Fire crews say a family had just moved out and the home had just been put up for sale. The cause of the fire had been ruled electrical. And when we come back, we'll have the latest Missouri State headlines. We'll be right back.
When someone comes in a Mineral Area's emergency department, our focus is giving them the best treatment in the quickest manner possible. We track every single patient, sending the doctors information before they even walk in the room. We have dedicated X-ray and CT equipment in our emergency department. We don't have to waste any time running all over the hospital. We know that minutes count in an emergency, and you can count on ER Plus at Mineral Area Regional Medical Center.
With extended hours, let the UPS store pack and ship your gifts.
Hi, I'm Steve from the UPS store in Farmington, Missouri. Me and my staff would like to wish you and yours a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And welcome back. Wednesday marked the 2-year anniversary of the devastating tornado that ripped through Joplin. The city continues to progress in rebuilding their town and their lives. The F5 tornado killed 158 and injured more than 1,000 while destroying most of the city. Visitors to Jefferson City will be able to get a new glimpse of life at the Missouri State Penitentiary at the new museum. The Missouri State Penitentiary Museum opened on Tuesday at the Jefferson City Convention and Visitors Bureau. Museum officials say the idea for the facility out of the popularity of tours of the penitentiary in Jefferson City. The museum features artifacts and memorabilia from the prison as well as a replica cell. A judge has temporarily stopped the closing of a Kansas City charter school. State education officials voted last week to pull the charter off Gordon Parks Elementary School because of the students' poor performance. School officials say their children are making progress even though many live in poverty. Cole County Circuit Court Judge Daniel Green's ruling on Tuesday will allow the school to stay open through the end of the classes in late June. A court hearing on July 26 will consider the school's request for a permanent injunction. An Arkansas man who admitted driving into a group of joggers in southeast Missouri has been given a 12-year prison term. 19-year-old Vincent Anderson of Little Rock was sentenced Tuesday in Cape Girardeau County Circuit Court. Anderson pleaded guilty last month to first-degree assault, admitting he drove directly at the joggers in downtown Cape Girardeau last October in a stolen car. 3 people suffered minor injuries. When we come back, I'll have your latest storm tracker weather forecast. It looks like we could see some sunshine finally. We'll give you all the details when we come back.
Your health is brought to you by Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy.
If you or a loved one has been implanted with a pelvic mesh, commonly called a bladder sling, you may be entitled to a significant cash award. Many women implanted with this device have suffered discomfort, excruciating pain, and even incontinence. The FDA has even warned that pelvic meshes may cause serious injuries, including pain, scarring, infection, incontinence, and discomfort. If you or a loved one has been implanted with a pelvic mesh,
call the Rely On Group at 800-796-6986.
Here is your Storm Tracker forecast.
And welcome back. Currently we have 74 degrees under a partly to mostly cloudy sky right now. Feels like 74 with current dew point 55, 52% humidity and a west wind at 8 miles per hour throughout the southeast Missouri area. Not too bad. 73 in St. Genevieve, down in Cape Girardeau 76, Fredericktown 75, and 75 in Piedmont. Throughout the state of Missouri, still on the mild side. 70 right now in Columbia, Springfield 72, 69 in KC, St. Louis right now at 73. Sunshine returns for your Thursday. We're also seeing a little bit of cooler air in the area, and it looks like the weekend's going to be thunderstorm activity once again with isolated thunderstorms. So here's your setup for your Thursday. That cold front pushed through, giving us a little bit of cooler air here in southeast Missouri. Plenty of sunshine, though, throughout the area. For tonight, partly cloudy skies, 53 to 57 for your overnight low. Winds coming out of the west at 5 to 10. For tomorrow, 69 to 75. Not a bad day at all. More spring-like weather than we've been seeing. Partly sunny and winds out of the northwest 5 to 10. Looking ahead for the next several days, Friday, sunny skies, 70 degrees. Isolated thunderstorm Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Temperatures in the low to mid 70s on Saturday and Sunday. But by the next week, we could start seeing temperatures in the lower 80s. Some more fuel in that fire, as I always say, for those thunderstorms. The more chances of thunderstorms we'll see. Then partly sunny skies on your Wednesday and 85. Don't forget to get the latest weather information at our website, KDKZ18.com. Coming up in today's Your Life segment is Mealtime, a war zone with your preschoolers. Find out how to call a truce in today's Focus on the Family with Dr. Bill Meyer.
I'm Stacy Johnson. There are lots of reasons not to drink and drive. Obviously, it could be bad for your health, that of other people, but it could also ruin your financial health. Do you know the cost of a DUI? You will after you see what's just ahead on Money Talks News.
Tips to make you money delivered daily. The totally free Money Talks newsletter. Sign up now and get my money makeover video, a $50 value, as my gift. MoneyTalksNews.com.
Attention, Accutane warning. If you have Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, or inflammatory bowel disease, it may have been caused by the acne drug Accutane. Accutane victims have recently been awarded millions of dollars. Do not delay. There are time deadlines to file a claim.
call the Rely On Group now to be connected with an experienced attorney. There is absolutely no risk on your part. You don't owe us a penny unless we are successful.
Call the Rely On Group at 800-698-3105.
If you have diabetes and you're on Medicare, call now to get the new talking meter. These new meters are more accurate, they're easier to use, and the best news is you don't have to prick your fingers anymore. Arriva makes it simple. They bill Medicare directly. There are no upfront costs, and they deliver your supplies right to your door for free.
For more information, call 1.
And welcome back. What's for dinner tonight? If you have preschoolers, fighting, crying, and screaming might be all on the menu. Dr. Bill Meyer offers help for parents in today's Focus on the Family.
No. Why don't you just try a bite of broccoli?
If this scene looks familiar, you must have preschoolers. Maybe it's gotten even worse at your house. Well, it gets worse at the Culver's house, too.
The worst is when any one of them decides, I'm not going to eat, and I'm angry about it, and I'm frustrated and probably tired, and it turns into just a scream fest.
Well, part of it, I think, is control. They just want to have some form of control. A child always wants to have that.
If you're tired of mealtime degenerating into a war zone, here are a couple of battle plans that you can try.
You do your best, and somebody's going to mutiny every now and then. And we found one of the things to do is remove them from the situation. Because once they're taken away and they realize everyone else is eating and having a good time, it's not as much fun to get your way.
The other option is to just say, well, you don't need to eat it now, but you'll eat it later. And so you just put it away, put it in the refrigerator, and when they start saying they're hungry, you bring it back and you say, here's your meal. Let hunger be the teacher for them.
Good boy, you did that all by yourself.
It can also be helpful to offer your child a choice between 2 different foods in one food group. Bobby, would you like the corn or the beans tonight? Whatever you do, stick to your guns and don't give in to your child's finicky appetite or settle for the easy answer.
You know, it's so easy to run to McDonald's, and they all like it, so, you know, just throw it at them. And it's hard as a parent not to just kind of give them what they'll eat just to be done with. So it takes a little effort.
For Focus on the Family, I'm Dr. Bill Meyer.
Dr. Meyer reminds parents that no child has ever starved him or herself as long as they have access to healthy food. For more valuable information on life's issues, relationships, and family, visit our website, KDKZ18.com, and click on the Focus on the Family link. When a person chooses to drink and drive, they're taking a huge risk with their life and the lives of others. But one more thing people may not be aware of is the effect drinking and driving can have on finances. Money expert Stacy Johnson explains.
Most people that get DUIs are regular people. They're at happy hour or having a drink coming home from work. They're just normal people, not real criminals.
Lawyer Ted Hollander handles DUI cases for the Ticket Clinic.
It's pretty traumatic for a regular person to get arrested, be taken to jail, have to post a bond, and now be in the middle of the criminal justice system. It's pretty devastating for people.
The FBI reports in 2010, 1.41 million people were arrested for driving under the influence of alcohol or narcotics. If you get a DUI, paying the ticket is just the very beginning of your financial obligations.
If you factor everything in, insurance increases, loss of work, court costs, fines, attorney's fees, on and on and on, maybe $15,000.
Many states require DUI offenders to use ignition interlock devices, which are like breathalyzers in your car. You have to pay to install and maintain them. And remember, a DUI will stay on your criminal record. It's going to show up in background checks. You won't be able to escape the drunk driving label. Bottom line, nothing beats paying $10,000 just because you were driving home. Don't make that mistake. If you need more information, or better yet, need to learn how to get a ride home, go to MoneyTalksNews.com right now. Just do a search for DUI. For Money Talks News, I'm Stacy Johnson.
As Stacy said, he's got more information and links at his website. To get there, just go to our website, KDKZ18.com, and click on the Money Talks link under the Lifestyles menu.
And coming up here in sports, the Cardinals win against San Diego, the Royals beat out the Astros, and college baseball is in full swing, but not for all teams. Sports Zone is next.
Coming up tonight on KDKZ Channel 18. This is Sports Zone.
Daniel Descalzo's first career Grand Slam and career-high 5 RBIs highlighted an offensive night for the Cardinals as the bat backed Adam Wainwright in a 10-2 win. Wainwright is now 6 for 3 and held San Diego to just 1 run and 4 hits in 7 1/3 innings. He struck out 6 and walked 1. Trailing 3-2 in the 8th, Mike Mostaskis singled with the bases loaded, and George Kateris drew a bases-loaded walk. That opened up the floodgates for a 4-run inning as the Royals went on to beat the Houston Astros 7-3. Missouri State used a 2-run rally in the bottom of the 9th inning to steal a 2-1 victory from Evansville Tuesday and the opening round of the 2013 Missouri Valley Conference Baseball Championship in Normal, Illinois. Travis McCormick's sacrifice fly brought in Luke Voigt with the game winner after a pair of costly UE errors kept the Bears' big inning alive. And the Missouri Tigers baseball season came to an early end on the opening day of the SEC tournament as the Tigers were eliminated by the 5th-seeded Mississippi State 2-1 in 17 innings. Tuesday night in Hoover, Illinois, junior ace Rob Zastny went 9 innings, allowing just 7 hits and 1 earned run while striking out 7 and allowing 2 walks. That's Today in Sports. Back to the news desk, guys. I'm Aaron Cox.
Thanks a lot, Aaron. That does it for 18 Eyewitness News. Stay connected 24 hours a day, 7 days a week by visiting our website, KDKZ18.com.
When you see news happening in your area, let us know about it. You can call our news department at 573-701-9590 or email us at news@DawkinsBroadcastGroup.com.